Hi everyone. I believe you're doing good. I'm also doing great. I'm Le Patron Manu, and I'm doing this video to encourage someone. I'm doing this video for you guys who don't believe in helping the community. I'm doing this video to at least touch someone to be in a position to change his perception towards changing the lives of the community. There's a book that I read, and this book indeed it encouraged me. It made me feel something. It touched me in a way, let me say that. And I wanted to share the content of that book with you guys. I hope you will enjoy. So please just sit back, relax, and give me a listening ear. So this is a story of two young people coming from two different backgrounds. A story of a teenage boy coming from the slums of Kibera, and a story of a young lady coming from Denver, Colorado. These two young people merge in this book, and together they form a movement which transforms the lives of the community. The boy by the name Dr. Kennedy Odede and Jessica Posner, they are the authors of the book Find Me Unafraid, A Love, Loss and Hope in an African Slum. It tells a story how these two people meet, how they fell in love, and together the product of their reunion towards the lives of the community members. These two young people meet, and their meeting, their merging, led to a creation of a movement which is transforming lives of thousands of people in the community. Kennedy Odede and Jessica Posner, I've told you they are coming from different backgrounds. Kennedy is coming from the largest slums of Kenya, that is Kibera. I hope you all know where Kibera is because it is famous. Kibera is famous. And Jessica Posner coming from Denver, Colorado. It tells a story where Jessica wants to spend her semester in Kenya, and she chose to spend her semester in the slums of Kenya. When she came in Kenya, she decided to collaborate with Dr. Kennedy Odede, a boy who by then had passion to change or transform the life of the community. This boy, it is something that he could not do alone. So he decided to buy a ball who, you know, when you have a ball, you can at least attract a multitude. You can at least attract maybe a number of youths. So Kennedy bought a ball, and together he brought youths together. And he formed a welfare called Shofco. Shofco means shining hope for the communities. So when Jessica came to Kenya, he was inspired by what Kennedy was doing, and he joined him in establishing and helping him grow Shofco. So she came in Kenya and decided to spend her semester in slums. Imagine, I want you to get this story. Imagine a lady coming all the way from Denver, Colorado. Unajua huko ni kwa wazungu. This is the land of the wazungus. A lady comes to Kenya and decides to spend her semester in one of the largest slums in Africa. I hope you guys know what a slum is. A slum where maybe the health facilities are very deteriorated. There is no clean water. There is no that formal education. Like, it is a land where hopeless people lives. So Kennedy happened to be a boy who was born and raised in this slum, and through that he had hope that one day he could be in a position to transform the life of his community. And through that he started a movement which brings people together. He believed that when people comes together, they could be in a position to solve their own problems instead of relying in handouts from different people, maybe let's say the politicians. It's something that could not sustain them for long. So he had that hope, he had that mind of bringing people together so that they could maybe find lifelong opportunities to their problems. They could find sustainable lifelong opportunities to their endless problems. So Kennedy, through this, he bought a soccer ball where he managed to gather a number of youths together, and through that he formed Shofco. So when Jessica came, she saw what Kennedy was doing, and she was much encouraged, being that she was also a lady who was determined to help the community. She was so determined to be in a position to collaborate with Dr. Kennedy Odede so that together they could grow this thing together and maybe impact the lives of the community together. So Jessica collaborated with Dr. Kennedy Odede, and together they founded a large building, a tuition free school for girls in Kibera, in a hopeless place where people never imagined that something big, something humongous could stand. Imagine being a place like Kibera, someone establishing a mansion in Kibera. You can't believe that. So the reunion of Jessica together with Kennedy Odede, it led to the creation, the birth of a building which serves as a tuition-free school for girls in Kibera. And through that, children of the people of Kibera could now access free education, quality and free education in a well-established environment. So,
which direction you be sure to go for? This is our first step as we get an education. This nation won't stop us from the push of limitation. Today we learn to write and read. Someday we bloom as flowers, now we plant the seeds. You will not be surprised they can do anything. The only 6 and 7 they can show you how. Someday they'll look back and say, that was then and this is now.
I know I can.
Be what I wanna be.
Be what I wanna be.
If I work hard in it, I'll be where I wanna be.
Hey, what's up? This is Kennedy. Proud to be part of the community. Kibera School for Girls, yeah, I believe. If we band together, we can achieve anything and everything with education. One day you will be pride of the nation. Life is hard, but we'll get through. I have so much hope and it's in all of you. Let's say it together. We believe in shining hope for communities. To change the world, if there's a will, there's a way. Let's all hold hands, cause the future starts today. I know I can.
I know I can.
Be where I wanna be.
Be what I wanna be.
If I work out on it,
If I work hard on it,
I'll be where I wanna be.
I'll be what I wanna be.
Yo, Kibera, tuko pamoja.
As this story goes, Kennedy, together with Jessica Posner, they extended their aid in other areas of Nairobi. In Mathare, they identified a twin building, the same as the one they established in Kibera, also serving as a tuition-free school for girls. And inside also there is a healthcare, and there are different programs just going on in that area. So Jessica, the reunion of these two people coming from different backgrounds successfully leads to impacting the lives of so many thousands of people within the slums of Kenya. So through this, we found that Dr. Kennedy Odede, being that he was a boy, a teenager, raised from Kibera, he never had that formal education. In a place like Kibera, you don't expect someone to get maybe a quality education or maybe something good that can at least come from a place, a hopeless place such as Kibera. But their meeting with Jessica Posner helped Kennedy at least achieve or fulfill his lifelong dream of getting education. Initially, Kennedy just used to read old newspapers, and through that he could maybe get to read the stories of Nelson Mandela, the prominent African leaders such as Nelson Mandela and the American Martin Luther King and Marcus Garvey. So through this, Dr. Kennedy Odede, he was inspired to also be in a position to transform the life of his community. So Jessica helped Kennedy get education, that is by admitting him in Wesleyan University, where he graduated with doctorate, and he's now a doctor.
This is definitely something that is growing here, and I think we've really spent time this last year kind of letting everything gel and really become much more solid, to have systems in place that are more sustainable, and now I think that things are really coming together. It's an incredibly exciting time, and that there's a lot of growth that's possible, that we've built a lot of infrastructure, that there's a lot of thought leadership that we're contributing, and so I think that it's gonna keep growing here in Kibera, and maybe also in other urban settlements across Nairobi. There's an energy around Shining Hope and the connection to Wesleyan that hopefully will continue even when we're not on campus in ways that we maybe can't even imagine.
You can't run away from yourself, so we can't run away from Wesleyan. It will be with us wherever we go.
Yes, he's now a Dr. Kennedy Odede, the president of SHOFCO, the founder of Shining Hope for the Communities. The boss, shout out to you, my guy. So, this is a story, a very touching story. When I got to read this story, I was so encouraged, I was so touched. And it is a heartwarming story that I can recommend anyone to read. This book is found in Amazon. You can download the Amazon app. You order your book, and you can also get your copy. It is just going at 12 to 13 USDT. So this story is a love story that brings people together. The love story of two people that impacted the lives of thousands of people in the community. You can ask yourself, falling in love. You know, love is the greatest decision that God gave us. But how is the love relationship of yours impacting the lives of other people? Like told in the story of Dr. Kennedy Odede and Jessica Posner. SHOFCO is now the largest grassroots movement in Kenya, and by now it has gone to 33 counties across Kenya. And the Dr. Kennedy Odede has hope that by 2025 he would have covered the entire Kenya with SHOFCO. He would have painted the blue color of SHOFCO in Kenya. And it is a challenge to you guys. If a person, a teenager, a boy who was born and raised in Kibera could be in a position to transform the life of millions of people in Kenya, then it's a challenge to the young generation that they can also make it, provided that they have hope. Hope is the last thing that if you lose, then you'll be counted as dead. Kennedy encouraged is encouraging the young generation to never ever lose hope in their lives. It is through hope that Kennedy had led to the birth of this empowering organization, the organization that is changing lives of thousands of lives of people in different slums in Africa. in Kenya and the Kenya across. Trust me, when I was reading this book, I believed, and I believe that anything can happen. Something can happen when a person changes his perspective of looking at things. When you see things at a different perception, then anything, you can achieve anything that you want. If Kennedy Odede could believe that one day he could be in a position to change or start something that could change the life of thousands of people, then anyone else who believes and have hope and takes action can be in a position to change the life of so many in the community. Currently, Shofco is doing so many things. Shofco has different programs. Shofco has a health program that is doing so much in Nairobi County and Mombasa County. Shofco has a program where it brings youths together so that they can chart the way forward of advocacy, the rights and freedoms. Civic education and also empowerment through getting loans, savings and getting loans and venturing maybe into various business opportunities. You know, as a youth, when we are empowered to start business, at least we grow up doing businesses, then we are sure of a very bright future. If a youth can be empowered at his youthful stage, then the future can be bright. Shofco also has a program running in Nairobi, that is education, that is practiced so much in Nairobi and across the country. We have the tuition free school for girls in Kibera, where we link the pupils within Kibera to free primary education, that is from standard all the way from grade 1 up to grade 8. Shofco across Kenya, they have also managed to place different youths in different institutions, that is across the country. That is Siaya County, Kisumu County, Kakamega County, Vihiga County. They have placed a number of youths in various technical and vocational institutes so that they can pursue the skills in different technical courses. That is electrical, something to do with plumbing, something to do with beauty therapy, hairdressing and beauty therapy, building and construction. We believe that by doing that, youths can be in a position to employ themselves. You know, the resources are currently scarce. So the jobs cannot, the companies in Kenya, they cannot absorb all the youths. But when the youths can be in a position to employ themselves, then we believe as Shofco that we can be in a position to solve the unemployment problem in Kenya. So when those students get the technical skills, they can venture into various business opportunities. For those doing plumbing, they can do plumbing in various construction sites. For those who are doing building and construction, for those who are doing beauty therapy, they can start their own salons and it can pay them. And for those who are doing various courses, it is a course that a promising course that doesn't need tarmacking, provided that the perception of the youth is toward the right direction and is a youth who is ready to take actions. Shofco also has a program of SWEP, we call it the Shofco Women Empowerment Program, where we empower young women to do the handwork, a job to do with something to do with art and craft, so that they can sell it. We provide the market so that they sell it, and in turn, it provides for them income so that they can put food on the table. Shofco also has a program. They also have a SACCO where members save and borrow You save a certain amount, then you borrow after a certain period of time. So through that, Shofco ensures that there is enough flow of money to members so that they can maybe start their own businesses, maybe they can pay their school fees, maybe they can they can establish their development projects. The basic aim is to make sure that we grow together as a team, we grow together as one through giving loans. They are giving loans at low interest rates. You join Shofco, SACCO, you will be given a loan with a low interest rates. Shofco also has a program, the WASH program. Like in Nairobi County, like in the slums of Kibera, they have installed the aerial water piping in the entire Kibera slums so that members can be supplied with clean water. You know, clean water is healthy for the lives of our community. So we also value our members so much that we have created the aerial water piping of water. Hiyo maji inapita juu, the aerial water piping system that enables members to get clean water. We have also dug what we call the water pans across different counties so that members can get or can be connected with clean water. So Shofco is currently available in different parts of the country, in 33 counties now, and you can join from where you are. You can join from where you are. It's a very beautiful. They have very beautiful programs, and their services are very recommended. Their services are very beautiful. They are very recommended to everyone who is willing to join. So this is a movement that started through a story of two young people who bonded together through love, and together they managed to build something that transforming, empowering, and bringing hope to thousands of people in Kenya. You can find this book in Amazon. Just go to Amazon, you download the app, then you order your book. If suppose you like to get much of the content, it is captured in the book, Find Me Unafraid, in Amazon app. I want to appreciate you so much for watching this video. I'm doing this video for the first time, so please, if you see me stammering so much, it's just I'm starting doing this video for this first time. But I want to believe that I will get to learn more of doing these stuffs. I just want to share this story to encourage someone who is losing hope somewhere, that there is still hope. You haven't just decided to take actions. Believe me, you can't succeed in life if you don't have hope, or you don't have a dream, or you're not dreaming about something. You don't dream about becoming something. Believe me, you are going at the wrong direction. Please have hope and believe that everything can happen. And as you believe, please take action. Don't just sit there. Do something, and God will open for you a way. Everything happens at the will of the Lord, and the Lord also help those who are in a position to help themselves. So if suppose you are seeing this video, seeing this story, please don't give up. Just work towards achieving something good. Just work towards being a person who can be recommended in the community, a person who is willing to help someone, a person who is willing to change the lives of people within the community. Don't just be there that you want to change your own life. No, be willing also to change the lives of other people in the community, and God will bless you. Trust me that Shofco started small and it has now grown to something big, and through that God is blessing the CEO and the president of Shofco, of Shining Hope for the communities, and he's continuing to bless, to give back to the community, giving back to the community. God is blessing him so much. We also pray for him that God may continue blessing him so that he too continue blessing other people. I want to extend my shout out to all directors of Shofco who are working so tirelessly to ensure that these programs are well directed in different parts of the country. Shout out to Director Jojo Kewa. You are a beautiful person. Shout out to Godfrey Waka. You are my G. Shout out to Director Catherine Kadura. Shout out to Hannah, the Sun Director, Kenya. You are doing an amazing job. Shofco is growing, and I want to believe that we are trying so much to spread the gospel within the grassroots so that all people can get this. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Le Patron Manu. You'll find this video there. And please, if suppose you have a book that you'd like us to recommend, then tap that book in the comment section. I'll be able to see it. Then we will look at it. In the meantime, read, find me unafraid.